Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Ninth class. I hope you will be fine. As you know, we are studying chapter number 4, Structure of Molecules. In my last lecture, I told you that the atoms combine to form the molecules. Atoms do so to achieve stability by attaining the electronic configuration of noble gases. Today we will discuss chemical bond. Chemical bond is a force of attraction which holds the atoms together in a molecule. To understand this fact, we take an example of two atoms. When the two atoms approaches to each other, two types of the forces are produced. One is the force of attraction and the other is the force of repulsion. As you know that the atoms consist of electron revolving around the nucleus. Electrons carries negative charge and the nuclei carry the positive charge. The electron of both the atoms repel each other being having same charge. And similarly, nuclei of both atoms repel each other being having the same charge, that is positive charge. But in addition to these repulsive forces, attractive forces are also produced. Electrons of one atom are attracted by the nucleus of the second atom and the electron of the second atom are attracted by the nucleus of the first atom. Hence the forces of attraction are also produced. If the forces of attraction are greater than the forces of repulsion, then the energy of the system will be lowered and the molecule will be formed. It means if the attractive forces are greater than forces of repulsion, then the chemical bond will be formed. But if the forces of repulsion are greater than the forces of attraction, then the energy of the system will be increased due to repulsion, so there will be no chemical bond formed. I think you could understand how the atoms are held together in a molecule. Now, to understand further, we take some examples. Here I am taking an example of sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is table salt that you use in your food. It is composed of two elements, that is sodium and chlorine. Now you will be thinking how these atoms are held together in the substance. In the last lecture, I told you that the sodium releases its outermost electron to attain the stability. And the chlorine accepts the electron to complete its outermost octet. When the sodium loses one electron, it bears a positive charge, and chlorine accepting an electron bears a negative charge. These two charges, sodium ion and chloride ion, are held together by the forces of attraction. Since these forces of attraction are due to opposite charges, so these are known as the electrostatic force of attraction. Hence, the sodium ion and the chloride ion are held together by the forces of attraction known as the electrostatic force of attraction in the substance. Hence, all the atoms have the same force of attraction and all the atoms are held together in the sodium chloride. It happens only in those atoms which can gain and lose the electron. Now, there are some substances which has molecule. In those substances, the atoms have the same number of electron in their outermost shell or the comparable electronegativity. Now take example of hydrogen. Hydrogen atom has one electron in its outermost shell. Two hydrogen atoms have the same number of electrons in their outermost shell, so they combine by sharing the electrons and form the chemical bond in the hydrogen molecule. Another example is of methane. In methane, carbon atom is bonded with 4 hydrogen atoms. It is because the carbon atom has 4 electrons in its outermost shell and it requires 4 electrons to complete its octet. On the other hand, hydrogen has only only one electron in its outermost shell. It needs only one electron to complete its outermost shell. Hydrogen and carbon have comparable electronegativity, so they form the chemical bond by sharing their electrons. Hence, a molecule of methane is formed. I hope you could understand the chemical bond. Tomorrow we will discuss the different types of chemical bond. Inshallah. Okay. Allah Hafiz.